Hello, Gary families. Welcome to this week's episode of the Gary Five, where we bring our Gary home to your home. This week, Mr. Oakley had just a quick message for you that we would love to share. So, Mr. Oakley, take it away.
Well, thank you, and I cannot believe it, but today and tomorrow we are one day essentially from spring break. So I hope you all I want to wish everybody a happy spring break. Whether you have plans or you don't, and it just becomes a time for our kids to just refresh and take a breath from school. Whatever that looks like for everybody, I hope it is restful, relaxing, and are ready to recharge for the push to the end of the year, which is the real thing that we want to talk about today. When we come back, April 13th, we are one day from the end of the third quarter. So essentially, right now is the time to get any of those missing assignments, any of that work that needs to be done, collected. And we're going to remind students of that tomorrow so they can make arrangements with teachers and take those pieces of work home over break because they really have Monday to get them turned in so those grades take effect for the third quarter. The other thing I want to talk about was we have 9 weeks to go after spring break. And really, I know that kind of sounds like, man, 9 weeks is a long time. But we've got state testing coming up. We'll have spring map testing coming up. We'll have lots of just fun end of the year activities. And before we know it, the end of the year is going to be here. But right now is the time to kind of remind and encourage your students to just buckle down and really push for a great finish to the year. Sometimes we get that spring energy and we kind of, the end is coming, and we back off a little bit on our efforts academically, but this is the time to really push for a big finish, especially with state testing coming, and we'll talk more about that in the coming weeks. We'll remind kids again of map testing in the coming weeks, but I don't want it to sound like it's just test. We will have plenty of really fun activities to just kind of keep that momentum going in the spring, but it really is a great time to remind everybody, keep pushing.
Yeah, if your daughter is anything like mine, she has gotten behind, and this break she is going to be writing an essay that she needs to get turned in. So just encourage your kids. This is a great time to do anything that they are behind in. So thanks for catching us this week, and catch us again after spring break, guys. Bye.